The root cause today of the Palestinian-Israeli conflict is the misperception of the early immigrants coming to Palestine during the time of the Ottoman Empire as colonists. And that term is used today as a derogatory term to discredit the Jewish state. It is the furthest thing from the truth. And it is because the Arabs at the time, in the early 1880s, did not recognize that the Jews were not colonizers. They were indeed refugees, fleeing persecution of the worst kind in Russia under the Tsar and the May laws that caused millions of Russian Jews to flee the country for fear of their life. There were hundreds of pogroms, murdering Jews, taking their property, forcing them all to live in what became known as the Pale of Settlement. My great-grandparents came from my mother's side at that time to New York. Millions of Russian immigrants came to America, and a few thousand went to Palestine under the Ottoman Empire and purchased land and formed Jewish communities in Palestine, returning to their ancestral land. Rather than colonizers, they're actually the indigenous people reconnecting to their forefathers' land. This is the great misinterpretation that Haviv Rektik Gur talks about, and I'll put a link for it so you can hear the whole thing. It's astounding.